Fun, and this is another tutoring video. This is long division practice without remainders. We can start with the first problem. 126 divided by 3. So how do we do it? We have to see what goes into the first number. Now 3 doesn't go into 1, so we just go to 12. What we do is 3 times y equals 12, or 12 divided by 3 equals what? We know that that is 4, right? So we put 4 up here. 3 times 4 equals 12. Now we always add a 0 to if there's an empty space, because we're assuming that 3 times 40 equals 120. But for now, we can just say 3 times 4 equals 12 and just add a 0 at the end. Then we subtract the original number by the 3 times 4. So that's 120. 126 minus 120 equals 6. Then we continue. 3 times y equals 6, or 6 divided by 3 equals what? We know that this is 2. So we added 2 here. 3 times 2 equals 6. We subtract that and it is 0. Now we always want to get a 0 at the end if there's no remainders. Next video we can discuss what happens when there is a remainder. So 126 divided by 3 equals 42. Let's go on to the next question. Let's do 7 and 154. What is 154 divided by 7? So we see that 7 does not go into 1, but 7 goes into 15, right? How? You know that 7 times 2 equals 14, which works, right? So what we do is 7 times 2 equals 14. Add a 0. 154 minus 140. 4 minus 0 equals 4. 5 minus 4 equals 1. And 1 minus 1 equals 0. So we don't write anything for that. Now we can see that 7 times 2 again equals 14. And we get a 0 in the end. So what we did here is we did 7 times 2 equals 14. That, add a 0, and then you just subtract that, right? Do it again, get a 0. Let's try a harder one. 512 divided by 8. We know that 8 is not going to 5, and 51 is not a direct multiple. So we see what goes into 51. So let's go down the line. 8 times 4 equals 32. There's more than we can do. 8 times 5 equals 40. 8 times 6 equals 48. 8 times 7 equals 56. We know that 56 is too much, so we go to the next one, 48. 8 times 6 equals 48. Right? And then add a 0 at the end. Next, we'll just subtract it. 512 minus 480. You do 2 minus 0, which is 2. 1 minus 8. You can't do that, so just bring it over. 11 minus 8 equals 3. Now it is 32, right? And we know that 8 times 4 equals 32. So just add a 4 and 32, and it goes down to a 0. Let's try another one. 8 and 608. So we can see that 8 times 7 equals 56. So 8 times 7 equals 56. Add a 0 to the end. Subtract. 608 minus 560. You bring the 8. 8 minus 0 equals 8. Then you 0. You can't do that, right? So you just make that into a 5 and make that into a 10. 10 minus 6 equals 4. 8 times y equals 48. 48 divided by 8, what does it equal? 6. So then you know that it goes down to a 0. I hope this the video helped you, and we will see you next time.